It's really the robot voice that does it for me.
Right?
Okay, so back at it. Now let me look at my notes real quick because I know that I made notes from last time. Was it in? Yeah, there it is. The Drownometer.
Yeah, where is that at?
It's in
Session
session
chat.
chat. Yeah. So you are on. So to call back to this, at the end of the last game, I had Lord Deadu make a save to see if, or a check to see how long he could hold his breath underwater, and he actually rolled really fucking high. So he could hold his breath for 21 rounds. Um, that's a lot. That's impressive. Uh, so, but at the same time, he does have 20 rounds of air now to figure out how to do this and get the hell out of here. Let's see. Rereading these notes to make sure there's not anything. Um, okay, so yeah, we are now at your turn in initiative, Ryan. Even though we're technically not in combat at this point. The people that were fighting you are now either dead or overboard. And Emir is no longer in combat right now because he has yet to engage the captain. So, effectively, though, we left off with you trying to figure out what you're about to do. So, tell
So
me.
I'm in this big cluster of, dead bodies that's slowly sinking to the bottom of the ocean. And
Right.
I'm gonna do in classic Lord Daddy fashion. Let's loot some bodies.
Okay.
Find
So,
my coin. Find my coin.
so in among this group, I'm gonna have you make a save.
Oh, what?
I'll need you to make a save for me. Hold on. Or not save, a check. Uh,
I
sorry,
would think it should be an investigation check because I'm
I thought I
investigating
had
bodies.
everything open.
And Kelly, to be clear, the
So,
first thing I'm looking for is my belt buckle. My
okay,
belt buckle has water breathing, and then I can be down here as long as I want.
Well,
yeah,
21 rounds is still quite. But yeah, while you're down there,
I mean, yeah, I'm a loot for everything I can, but I need the belt buckle to start with.
okay, yeah. Now, sorry, that's the one thing I didn't have in front of me was a character sheet. Okay, yeah, yes, I would say that you can either make investigation with disadvantage or, hmm, we'll say survival with disadvantage.
The clear choice there is investigation with disadvantage. So here we go. 13.
Nice. Okay, then I need you to make me a sleight of hand check.
20.
Dang.
It's a dirty 20, but it's still a 20.
Okay. Then, okay. So, on this body, you find, let's see, 5 superior potions of healing. Okay. Make a sleight of hand roll for the next one. There are 7 bodies in total. Where you're at, there are 5 of them that you can make with this one roll.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought there were 8 in the group that I was in, and there was one above me and one below me.
Mm, no, there were 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that's a 14.
14. Okay. On that one, let's see. You find River's weapon and Kelly's spellbook.
Okay. I got to roll
Well,
again, I take it?
Yep, for each one of these.
That's another 20.
Yeah, I see it. Badass. Okay. On the next one, you find your coin and Kelly's.
Yay.
That's only good if I live.
Go die.
18.
Okay. You find Emir's shield and the Sunblade.
Nine.
Okay. You find a compass of tracking and a bag of holding.
Is it our bag of holding or a random bag of holding?
You won't know. Like they all look the same.
Well, I knew by looking at the bag of devouring that it was a bag of devouring.
That's correct. It's because they have different stitching.
Okay, so this is just a bag of holding, it's not the
It
bag of
is it is definitely a bag of holding.
Okay. All right. How many people was I searching here?
You've gotten everyone that's here. That's 5. Then there's one above you by about 10 feet and one below you by about 10 feet. So you've done basically everything you can do as far as like checks for this group. But if you want to move, you can. If you don't have an innate swim speed, which I know you don't, you only move at half your normal speed underwater.
But I can still reach the guy underneath me.
Of course, I'm just pointing it out for you so you're aware.
Okay, and if I were to search these people again my next round, would I find anything different, or is that it for these people?
Um, I think that the only thing that I could say is that a 9 is kind of low. But I would say that the other people, you're 100% sure you got everything off of.
Okay, then I'm gonna use do I suffer any ill effects by swimming down to the guy below me?
No, just
Right,
that you're going to go through one round of your thing, and that's your move.
Right. All right, so my native movement speed is 30, so I can get 15 feet per
Right.
round right now, right?
Correct.
And if I use my action, I know I can't do it this round, but if I use my action, technically I can do 30 feet, right?
Yes.
So that means if I find everything I'm looking for within the first 10 rounds or so, I could use my movement speed and my actual turn to get back to the surface and not actually drown.
Yes.
Great. So I'm going to use my action to well, not my whatever. I'm going to use my movement to swim down to the even deader guy below us. I'm gonna
Okay.
go hang out with him for a minute.
Okay. So first things first, you're going to want to make an investigation roll with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. That's a 14.
Okay. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
You would make me use that one.
I would.
That's a 10.
Okay. As you approach this person, their belt unbuckles and lashes out at you. I am now going to declare this an initiative roll.
Oh. Oh.
So please roll initiative.
Yay. That's a 3.
Cool. Okay. At this point, if anybody wants to roll, they are welcome to. I don't know for certain if it's going to matter, but if you want to get on the initiative, you can go ahead and do that. Okay.
Hey, Madge, I know that score. You don't have a modifier for your initiative?
Serious issues with my router.
Ignore that one.
Consider it ignored. Just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah.
Like, get the commercial clean.
So we went to the thrift store today and this was on the free shelf because it was black.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Yeah, wait, this is the commercial. Barkeeper's friend.
Hell yeah, I love barkeeper
I
stuff.
love it. I love it. I still have a little bit more to scrub out, but I'm getting like sweaty. So I'm gonna stop.
Wait,
So
to see if I understand you correctly, you went to a thrift store, you bought a silver pan that was black because of crap that had been stuck to it at one point or another. You bought
And
it,
then I
brought
cleaned
it
it.
home,
I
and
got
then
it for
washed it a
free.
lot.
I got it for free. It was $0. Am I
Yeah.
muted? No. And yes, I did clean it.
You got
Ew.
that experience.
And it's gonna be the best chicken you've ever made because it's
Yeah.
stainless steel.
Yeah, it's a stainless steel Cuisinart pan.
Oh, yeah.
I got a free Cuisinart pan today. I'm very happy. Please carry on with the game. Sorry, baby.
no, it's
Are you
okay.
rolling it?
I imagine that in character, River burst into a long rant about Innkeeper's friend.
Yeah.
Are you rolling initiative, River?
I don't have my dice handy, so I'll roll it if I need it. Is that okay, Miles? I don't think I'm gonna end up underwater with Dadu.
Okay. There is no wrong answer here. It's really just a
Yeah.
matter of if someone wants to get ahead of it.
I'll get in on it when I get to my seat with my dice.
Um, brushing this because I do not see any. There it is. So bizarre. It didn't show me any of the initiative rolls for some reason. Oof, oof, oof.
I only
I
saw
got a 3, Torch got a 9, and Madge got a 1.
Madge got a 15 from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's because that was the one I accidentally did second.
Yeah, that was the one you're supposed to ignore.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Rolled a no shit.
Uh, that's okay. It's okay. Honestly, of all the things, the worst thing that can happen from getting a 1 in initiative is that you go last.
I'm okay with that. I get to watch everybody else do their shit first.
Right. Yeah, it only sucks whenever, like, you're, I don't know, the barbarian, and you're supposed to be the one that's out there distracting people. Um, but okay.
I gotta
So,
show you guys what's to my right or left. To my left. I'm sending it to session chat, not meaning to interrupt anything.
no, it's good.
Just feel like y'all need to see this because anyway, go on.
Yeah, so Ryan, with a 3, your initiative beats mine.
Wow.
Yay.
So, this belt lashes out at you like an eel. It is wrapped around this dead body. So if you want to attack it, it has 50% cover. So whatever you attack, if you hit, it's a 50-50 if it actually hits.
But I definitely know this thing is somehow, for some reason, angry with me and thus wants to attack me.
You wouldn't be certain whether or not its emotional disposition is that it doesn't like you, but you can tell it's attacking you.
All right, well, the only thing I really have on me is, the Whisper Blade. So, I mean, can
So
I
you're gonna cut.
can I cast Eldritch Blast underwater?
I would say yes, but I would say that depending on the situation, you could end up accidentally blowing yourself back somewhere. Not up, but like it moving you regardless of what you want, because you're sort of floating. Your feet aren't planted.
Yeah. And especially with Eldritch Blast having Repelling Blast with it and everything. For the moment, I think I'm just going to use the Whisper Blade, although that does give me a fantastic idea for later. Anyhow. All right, so I'm going to attack it with the Whisper Blade. That's a 20.
That's a 20 hit.
Oh, fantastic. Um, great. I hit it for 12 points.
Okay. The belt is severed in 2, and then both halves attack you.
Oh, lovely.
Uh-oh.
Well, I had to roll initiative for the second half. Okay. The second half and the first half now both sort of peel back, and you can see this toothy mouth inside of it. Um,
Uh-oh.
does a 26 hit your AC?
If I should know, I'd be lying.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Oh, crap.
Okay. Okay. Take 18 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw?
Correct.
It's a nat 20 plus 4.
Oh yeah. All right. You are, we'll say, since that's a nat 20, I'll just give it to you that whatever kind of venom this thing is sort of leaching out of it, you seem to be unfazed by it. Maybe it tickles a little bit.
I mean, all right.
Okay, however, you are now engaged in combat, and I need you to make me an athletics roll.
That's an 18.
Okay. Your remaining oxygen drops to 18.
It's all right. I only lost 1 additional from that.
I'm
I was going to be at 19. Now I'm at 18. So,
Um, okay, and that makes it the end of its turn, which makes it the end of the round, which means you lose another. So now you're at 17.
wait, I started with 20.
20.
At the
And
end of
then-
my turn, I should have been at 19. At the end of its turn, shouldn't I be at 18?
This thing, no, because what just happened, it was the rules that I put in there about if you got engaged in combat while you were underwater, that you'd be required to roll again to maintain your oxygen levels.
Okay.
So that was you rolling again for your oxygen. If you had rolled where you were at or above, you would lose nothing. If you rolled anything below where you were, you lose yourself down to there. So now at the end of this round, you're at 17 out of 21.
All right.
Okay, and I marked that so I don't forget. 17. Okay. That is now the end of its turn. So at this point, we are at the end of initiative because it rolled a nat 1. That's why with a 3, Ryan, you went first.
Right.
So I'm pausing for a moment to like leave it open if anybody wants to get involved in any capacity with anything else other than just this fight.
Oh.
Like we can go back and forth with this for a while if we want to, but I'm leaving it open that we can either do that, or if people have ideas for things that they want to be able to do with their characters, I can cut back to the other side and we can do something. Usually this is the point where I do that.
I think River is probably just gonna chill with the turtle. And I don't know, I think she might try to talk to it more and get more information, although I do think that it was done giving information.
Mhm.
But if Heather and Kelly want to do some things, I say go for it.
Both of you are in the kitchen right now. You are not in combat. You are not in any type of threat at this point. And the only one who's been topside is Torch. So, do you want to go back out there?
Do I know that Ryan's overboard?
She was topside when I went. I hate that coin.
Tail.
It's heads.
Oh.
So I'm going to say no.
I forget the last thing said to me, right? Because the captain just said get out of his way, and then poof, I was out of his way, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what it is he rolled an intimidation roll, and you actually made the save. But that's why I said that you weren't intimidated. It didn't give you any minuses or anything. Literally just the sheer force of him screaming pushed you down. Imagine like just a very strong wind, except it was the smell of stale fish. Yeah, feel free to be disgusted by that, love. I can hear her in the other room go, ugh. Um, yeah, so you didn't get any indicator beyond that. Like there wasn't anything affecting you that made you come down here. It's just that both because of the way that we ended things when you were here last, and then the way that we began things at the last session, it felt the best because it made
Yeah.
sense that I could move you out of combat.
So if I go upside, I'm back into combat.
That's the thing, and this is another thing that I had to tell everybody last time because people, I think they lost focus and it got really confused. When you got topside, as I described again tonight, it like you were in the middle of a massive storm, and it was so loud that the only voice that could be heard over all of the commotion is the captain's voice, and that's because he's so loud. So when you opened the door and went out on deck, no one out there could even tell who you were, and nobody knew that you were anything even related to a threat until Emir and Lord Dadu engaged them in combat. And even then, they only saw the two of them as a threat because they had no idea what was going on, that they were killing their men. So really, this fight, even though these guys are very clearly the bad guys, these bad guys had no idea you had broken out of the jail cell because you beat up the only guard that was watching you, and you took out the cooks that were on the way out. So they're completely unaware that their prisoners have broken out. At least they were completely unaware until some of them were engaged in combat. Thankfully for your group, almost all of the people that noticed them have went overboard.
And I have no reason to go topside because there's a storm going. So
Like the only reason I could think of from your perspective that you might go topside is if you were trying to figure out where the rest of your crew is. But you're right. Like with this kind of a storm going on, it's dangerous as hell out there. And as a sailor, you would fucking know that. Now, actually, since you're both here this time, I'm gonna let you both make the same wisdom check because that's what I had everybody else make last time to see if they were able to detect that there was a god there. Oh, holy shit, that's a great check. And what about you, Madge?
Oh my god. Sorry.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, so much pressure! I panicked, I rolled a d6!
Okay. Check. Where are the checks?
it's at the very
I'm
top.
blind.
It's like the top middle.
There we are. Okay, 13 is still good. A 13 and you're in the same camp as Lord Dadu in that you can sense that something is happening. With a 21, you remember this feeling from up at the top of Ivor's tower. You know exactly who the hell this is. The gods in general, there is a certain sort of the only word I can think of is pressure that builds up when they're around. It's almost like the feeling of the weather right before a storm, where you can sort of just feel that it's there. You get that feeling, except as they get closer, it becomes more and more powerful. And if you can imagine that sort of feeling like you know something is coming, this anticipatory feeling, but you can't see it, but then that feeling keeps getting bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger, larger than anything you as a mortal could possibly comprehend, that is an overwhelming thing. And it's the kind of thing that when you encountered the Weaver in person, it was enough that her force pushed people physically away from her. So this is a telltale sign, but usually only people who have encountered the gods actually know what that feeling is. So congratulations. You're now aware that the god of death is floating outside of this boat somewhere.
Right. Does that make me want to go topside?
Right. It's like you just got screamed at by the captain who you saw literally bite a dude in half. Um, and now the god of death is here.
And a storm on a ship. Yay. And I don't know my friend's overboard, and I don't know where Amir's where.
Amir, even though you technically would not be aware of this, the captain was facing you and the stairs that were going down. Directly behind him is Amir. But because the captain is a huge sized creature, he's
Yeah.
fucking massive.
But I do know my two friends are topside, and the god of death is around. Super.
Correct.
All right.
Correct. Yeah, and Ryan is well, I mean, you're lucky that Ryan was able to find your coin the way he was, because as yours is the coin of water, water wouldn't do anything to it. You wouldn't be able to tell where it was.
Lucky.
Love those rolls. Okay, so are you going to do anything with that information, or should I go back to Lord Dadu and his fight with the belt?
Yeah, he'd go back to fight with the belt.
Mortal belt! Okay, so where we left off last, Lord Dadu, you rolled a 3 on initiative, which makes you beat my 1. What are you going to do with that, sir?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat!
Wow. All right, so I've got 2 halves of a belt trying to fight me, and I'm right next to a dead guy, right?
Yes. I'm not going to make you make a roll. By this point, you can tell that you're fighting a mimic.
Yay. But I'm
That's
but I'm
right. His belt was a knockoff.
yeah. But I'm next to the guy. Miles, I'm curious. If I don't engage the mimic in combat, do I still have to reroll the athletics check?
Anytime it attacks you. Well, anytime it lands an attack.
All right, I want to investigate the dead guy.
Okay. Roll that investigation. Oh, yeah. Oof. Okay. 14 is still okay, though. 14, you check over the body. Where's my list? Oh, jeez. On this person, you find a bag of holding, a bag of devouring, and River's goggles, and your belt buckle.
And my belt buckle.
I waited a long pause.
And
Like, yes, you get all of these pinata prizes. Congratulations. You're still 100 feet below the boat.
So, as I wrote that down, the last thing, and my fucking belt buckle. Great.
Okay.
It's still my turn though, right?
That's correct.
And I can't attack it because I used my action to do the investigation, right?
That's correct.
Can I use the belt buckle?
I would say putting that on is an action.
Okay. If I try to use my movement speed, does that incur an attack of opportunity?
There is a way to get around that. You can use a disengage action, which will move you 5 feet away from the belt without incurring an attack of opportunity. However, it does not allow you to move your full movement speed. You can only sacrifice it for that 5-foot adjustment. It does mean that you would be far enough away that this thing would have to move on its turn to attack you, though.
Yeah, I really wonder what its kind of movement speed is. It's a belt buckle, or it's a belt. All right.
Just some
let-
mimic.
yeah. Let's go ahead and disengage from it.
Okay. So you move back about 5 feet, and this thing sort of rears up in both of its sides and tries to slither at you. But it's a belt, and so it's not very good at maneuvering through the water. So it is coming, but it also has that half speed. So it is able to move a total of 5 feet.
So it's still within range of me.
It's still within range of you.
What a bugger.
It does, however, now get to attack.
Not shocking.
What's your AC?
17.
Okay, both of them miss.
Woo!
Yeah,
That
we
means
got
I
a
don't
9
have to
and a
re-roll
16.
What's that?
I said I rolled a 9 and a 16.
That means I don't have to re-roll the athletics check.
Nope. It does mean, however, at the end of the round, you lose 1.
So I'm at 16.
Correct.
Okay. So are we going to keep going with this, or are other people going to do stuff?
Excellent question. I can keep killing Ryan if that makes everyone satisfied.
No, you can attempt to keep killing Ryan, is what you mean. Let's
See,
get this
and-
straight.
And that's when you summon the Belt God.
I'm still waiting. I want to give Heather and Kelly opportunity to play since they weren't here.
And burrito. Papito. Arganito. Okay.
So, thoughts? Do Torch or Madge want to do anything? At this point, and this is not me pushing, but at this point, Madge is the only member of the group that has not seen the top side at all. So she doesn't know what's up there. Now, I assume coming downstairs that Torch would relay things like that. But just the same, for reference, in case that wasn't 100% clear, you're the only person who stayed below deck the whole time.
Okay. I feel like I'm not 100% sure what I would be doing in this moment because I'm just still kind of getting my druthers.
Yeah.
But
There's no wrong answer here. Like, the reason why I keep asking is not because I'm expecting something. It's because I don't want to bypass you because I'm engaging with Ryan.
I get it.
I don't want Ryan to die. So if it sounds like he keeps dying, I might run out and do something because I will definitely convey to Madge that, hey, the god of death is around. Super. And like they were in combat, but like there's a storm going on. So do we just hunker down or do we go out there and see what's going on?
Well, hearing it that way, I
Um,
kind of feel like I would want to go see what's going on.
Actually, I just thought about this because I forgot that Madge is a life cleric. So Fidelis is her god.
I thought he was
Like,
the god of
he's-
death.
He's the god of life, death, and balance.
Ooh.
He is the keeper of all life, from conception through eternity.
So I
And
wouldn't be afraid of him then.
you probably, like, I mean, you would be afraid of him in the same sense that you should be afraid of any god.
The-
Because they like, regardless of whether they are like evil creatures, like if they sneeze the wrong way, they could unmake you. Like, so you've encountered, like, the party has encountered gods in the past, and it hasn't always turned out to be a negative situation. But had it been like a little different whenever, for instance, the party met Hidari, somebody might have died there. So they're unpredictable, and some of them like humans and some of them don't, or mortals, I should say.
I mean, he did save our lives,
He did.
and he made it really, really fun to kill that bad guy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he sucked all the undeath out of him.
He did.
So if we went upstairs, would we be able to like immediately discern what's going on with Ryan? Would or is that
I would have you make a roll. Like for instance, I would have you make a perception roll. Actually, well, we can go off your passive perception depending on how high it is. But if it's not high enough to detect anything, we can make a roll for it. And if
Okay.
you can detect that Lord Dadu isn't on the deck, and you know that he didn't come back below deck, then there's only one other place he could be. Well, I guess, okay, two. He could be up, but otherwise he's overboard somewhere.
okay?
So it probably wouldn't take a whole lot for you to be able to determine that part. But you would have to go topside to make those rolls.
Okay. Yeah, I think, I mean, as long as Torch is cool, that I would want to kind of do that.
Yeah, let's go.
Here's see what's up.
Excellent. Yeah, as you get back topside, the captain has now moved on and is now closer to the bow of the ship. And you can see the remnants of the crew are trying feverishly to pull things together. The storm is still raging around you. The winds are swirling. The sails have been ripped to shreds that were still up. The only person on this side of the boat that you can clearly see is that same person that you encountered when you got here. She's about 6'3", very slender, bald. Her skin is almost gray. She's not watching you. She's actually looking over the side of the boat off into the water. So you can make, actually, what's your passive perception? Whatever your perception is plus 10.
15?
Okay, then yeah, that'd be enough for you to be able to look around and detect that you don't see Lord Dadu anywhere.
So the tall baldy gal, she's just sort of looking over the edge.
Mhm.
And is she, would I be afraid of her because she's an enemy, or would I walk over and be able to just go talk to her?
So the only real interaction that you have had with this character is when the boat was first captured by these pirates. She was the one that came to, I'm going to say, greet you with the giant wall of acid. So she didn't introduce herself, and she definitely seemed malevolent and not benevolent. But she didn't directly attack you. So I suppose you can make your own assumptions there, but she definitely is on the side with the pirates.
Okay. And she's leaning over the side, huh?
Not leaning, looking.
Okay. Too bad she's not leaning.
Sploosh. I mean, that doesn't mean you can't do that. It just means that they're not rolling it at disadvantage.
Makes sense.
As Ryan has another enemy to attack.
Right.
Right here, take care of this one.
Where is Lord Dadu? Under the boat? Perfect.
Yeah. Without breaking it?
Do you need a minute to think?
What's that?
I said, do you need a minute to think?
I think I would probably turn to Torch and see what she thought we should do. Mainly just because, I mean, I'm thinking I see a bad guy in front of us, and we should figure that out. Um, I mean, the idea of rushing her while she's looking overboard is a great idea. Um,
Yeah, you want to do it? Just rush her.
I mean, like worst case, like I could go up and I could like get behind her and you could like get her attention and then she'll like step back and she'll trip over old Madge and we still have her
Yeah,
down.
we're not killing her. We're just pushing her over.
Yeah. I mean, we've pushed people over before. I mean, just because they died it wasn't our fault. We didn't do that on purpose.
We didn't light them on fire.
We didn't do that either. No, no, no. Nope.
May the
No.
god of life greet you on your way down.
Okay. Um, how close are we to her?
From the hatch to where she's at is about 160 feet.
Oh, that's a heck of a lot.
Yeah.
A big boat.
Yeah, maybe we should
Very big boat.
see if we can get up and get behind something. Get some cover.
There is the remains of a mast. One of the three masts got broken during the storm.
Can I like do a um investigation just to see if there's anything that looks like if we have a broken mast, then maybe we have a really good stick that's like super sharp that I could stick up her butt or something. Well, not up her butt, but
Yeah. Yes.
anyway. Just like kick her ass
This
with
is a
it.
great plan.
This to me sounds so much like the makings of Bilbo Baggins. That, we've got a gnome with a tiny wooden sword. I shall name you Splinter.
Yes, let's do it.
I'm gonna just point this out and everything. Isn't it normally Ymir and Lord Downey who come up with the harebrained, stupid ideas against powerful bad guys that could whoop our butts with these?
Oh no,
Yep.
this
Somebody has to do it while you're 100 feet underwater.
I mean, I'm carrying the banner.
That's fair. I can see my murder hobo-ness is rubbing off on all of you. I'm so proud of you.
I mean, it's important that our skills are honed together so we move as one.
Right?
Okay, so I'd like to do an investigation if I could freaking find it.
It's the middle.
Blind. I can see passive investigation.
It's in your like acrobatics, animal handling, arcana list,
There it is.
about halfway
Your
down.
skills, yeah. And then
Skills, that's the word. I was like, it's in your list. I love you, baby. I'm so sorry.
No,
I
no,
don't. I totally forgot a word, a D&D word.
it's okay. I feel like you're far more versed at this point in running a game than you are playing it.
Future DM.
I don't know. I
Mhm.
forgot to get a snack earlier. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm listening.
Okay. What was your investigation check for? I think I missed that.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything that we can use as weapons or
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Just stick up her
absolutely. With a 21, you can find all sorts of things. There are weapons that are left like scattered about the deck from various different people that have gone overboard. Not to mention like things like splinters from the mast and that kind of lot. There's also belaying hammers, which are the kind that are used to hammer pegs in when you're tying ropes for the rigging. There's also like torn rigging ropes and things like that. Like there's a lot of various debris because this storm has beat the shit out of the ship.
okay. So I'm gonna let Torch know all of the things that I can see around us, and then um, maybe we can grab the best looking weapons that are close. Um,
I like
do
the
it.
idea of the hammer,
Here we go.
right?
Well, that it's only a hand weapon, but it's a big hammer.
Heck yeah, I'll knock her over. You smash her head.
Okay, cool. We'll say that the hammer does 2d6 points of damage. Okay. Um, and you got what? A giant shank of wood? Is that what you said, Heather?
If that's what's laying around, I guess like something
Like you
that's
can
mage size or
there, like I said, there are definitely weapons, like actual weapons,
okay, let me
but
grab.
like I'm letting you go with whatever way you want to do this.
Um, yeah, I'll get an actual weapon.
Okay.
If there's a wee dagger around, I'll grab that.
Yeah, you'll find a couple of knives and a kukri, which
Cool.
is a curved blade, looks a lot like a boomerang. It has a very long slashing edge,
Let's do
but
that.
it's cocked at an angle. That one is 1d8 versus daggers that are 1d6. Your
Okay,
choice.
let's do the kukri.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
Mhm. Okay. Well, you now are armed. So what is your plan from here?
Okay. We probably want to take her out, right, Torch?
Sure.
Okay. 150 feet. That's a lot, right?
I mean, it's more than you have in one movement, even if you like double move and don't attack.
Okay. So I guess we'd want to get closer to her, and then that's probably all we'll be able to do for, well, I'll be able to do this time. I don't know if it'll be different, but anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk to Torch and like we'll put together an idea of how we're gonna inch closer to this lady, and then we're gonna do it.
So I'd say that if you're going to move forward and try and collect weapons, that'll put you about halfway in between you and her.
Okay.
Um, so the next start of the turn, you would only be 80 feet away,
Okay.
which I know is still a lot, but it's half.
Works for me. Okay.
Um,
Except for me then.
so River, this is the moment that I get to tell you something now that you're done with dishes. So as our friends have now made it to the deck, Madge was able to clearly see that the captain was no longer anywhere near them and had started walking towards the bow of the ship, which just so
Mm.
happens to be where you are.
Okay.
Um, Now, I want you to make me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. Ah, damn it.
That nat one,
That's bullshit.
robbed.
Can I use a
Um,
lucky?
yes, you can. You gonna burn a lucky for that?
I don't know how many I have.
I'll take a look.
Ooh, no. I only have one left. Oh no, that's a rage. Um, I haven't wild shaped. Where's my lucky? There it is. Oh, I do only have one lucky left. I do have a heroic inspiration. Hmm. Let's see what happens. River is chilling on the turtle's head,
Okay.
noticing nothing.
Yeah, with a perception check of 4, you're not noticing a whole lot of anything beyond what you've already seen. Um, from above you, you can see a long chain starting to lower over the side. Thick, big enough that one link, it would take both of your hands to go around it.
Oh no. That's a big chain.
Mhm. And then one side of it falls, and down with it goes an anchor.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Where does
let
the anchor land? On the turtle or in the water?
it's still dangling above the water. Now let's see, what's your passive perception?
13.
13. Okay. At 13, you can see that above you, at the top of that chain, is Emir in the grasp of the captain. You can't hear anything that's going on because of that previous roll you made. But
Yeah.
the two of them are yelling something back and forth at each other. But the anchor is tied around his waist. And I cut back to Lord Dadu.
Super.
All right, so with mine, this thing is still technically right around me, but I'm not. I am still disengaged from it, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's me. All right. Oh, let's go ahead and I want to put the belt buckle on. Well, I mean, it should already be on. Well, I want to activate the water breathing thing with it.
Okay.
Not
You can
exactly
now
sure.
breathe water.
Great. So I don't have to worry about rolling for
Yes.
holding my breath anymore, right?
Yeah, like Waterworld style, gills open up behind your ears.
Sweet. All right. In that case, so as I've been kind of, with the bottom guy and around the Ely guys and the eight or the whatever five other dead people, have they come any closer to me?
Everything is sort of floating downward at the same pace. So even you are technically a little lower than you were before.
So right, I'm gonna swim up toward the lot of five of them,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to re-roll investigation on the one that I rolled poorly on.
Okay.
There we go. How about a 30?
That's a nat fucking 20.
It sure is.
Right there, that right there, like this is one of those like Monster of the Week shows where it's right there to the wire. It's like there's no way that he could possibly get out of this. Nat motherfucking 20. All right. Yeah, on your investigation check with a fucking nat 20, damn. Let's see, where's my list? Okay. You find an ethereal resonator.
Can anybody spell ethereal? Because I can't.
THEREAL.
Here, there. Ethereal resonator.
That sounds really cool.
To do.
What does it do?
No idea. That's what Google's for.
Right.
Autumn says it plays
Just-
music,
Just use Madge GPT.
right?
Ah,
Am I finding anything else on him?
I am having to look through things. I need a sec.
I just find it weird. I found nothing of Madge's. Maybe Madge just wasn't carrying anything. I don't know.
So this calls back to a thing where Madge only has 2 magic items because at the very beginning, those are all the ones that Heather picked. But Madge has the capacity at this point, because she's entered into the game at level 10, to have the same level of equipment. So it's just a matter of Heather picking things.
Oops.
Well, lucky for you not picking anything that could get stolen from us.
Like, that's the thing, is that because of how this game has gone so far, it didn't end up being a thing where I was like, hey, we need to keep making this list. Everything was gone anyway. But yeah, actually, one of the few things that you find down here, you find the ethereal resonator, you find the red dragon scale bracers.
You mean my finger guns?
No,
Oh,
the bracers belong to Kelly.
oh. Okay.
And you find your immovable spoon.
I forgot all about that. I love that thing.
And you find Madge's pipe.
Yay!
Yay.
Alrighty. Any chance with that nat 20 it carries on to any of the other dead people that are floating with this person?
I told you that all the people that are in this group, you've already searched over.
Okay, so I only have one left, and he's a good 10 feet above me.
That's correct.
And okay, and that's going to be I would imagine that's the end of my turn. I've
Yeah, so
actioned, I've moved.
yeah, that's another one off the list. So you're at 15.
No, I'm not. I don't have to worry about that anymore, remember?
Water
Oh, that's right. That's right.
breathing.
You got your belt buckle. Okay. Awesome. That's one less thing I have to keep track of.
Right?
All right. So you're going to try and swim up to the next one?
That's probably going to be my plan, maybe.
Okay. Well, let's cut back to the rest of the group then and see if they have anything they want to do.
Okay.
All right, gang.
We're still slowly sneaking up on the tall chick with a hammer.
Yeah. This is very like Tom and Jerry right now. Yeah, in your turn, I could say, I mean, even though this is technically, we're going by rounds, you're not in combat. So I could say you could probably move the rest of that without. She'd probably get a roll once you were within 10 feet. Okay, yeah. You can totally approach her. I'd say that you can get within 5 feet. And she doesn't seem to react. She's just looking over the side at the water as the bubbles come up.
Okay. I'd like to attempt to, like, if we're 5 feet from her, and you said she was how tall?
6'2".
Pretty stinking tall, right? Okay.
Right,
All
we're
right.
like throwing the hammer up at her head.
Here's what I want to do. I'm gonna run full bore at her knees. I'm gonna take her out from behind, and when she falls, you crack her, okay? You got this? All right. Ready? Here I go. Okay, what am I rolling?
3, 2, 1, break. Okay, so you're gonna roll to attack, so that is gonna be your, like, make a d20 roll plus your strength modifier. Is that right? plus. Yeah. Yeah. Did you roll?
Alright.
I'm sorry, I'm not looking.
No,
This is why we don't do things like this because my strength's a -1. So let's see. Oh, hey, hey.
so we're running, or we're gonna roll strength.
Strength. Yes.
Balls.
You rolled a nat 20 and then -1. Miles, does the nat 20 still count as a nat 20?
It still counts as a nat 20.
Oh
It
wait,
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the modifier is terrible. It's still a nat 20.
I forgot to roll the d20 first. Or am I doing this wrong?
Oh, no. Okay. No, you did it right the first time. You had a d20 plus the modifier.
Oh, I did. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, you got it. It's all good. Okay, so a 4 is not going to hit. So you swing at the back of her knees and miss entirely. It's not a nat 1, so it's not like you fail miserably, but you miss. Torch, on the other hand, with a nat 20, where are you hitting her?
I don't, right? Because like I said, I'm 5'10", so I could still hit a 6'2" person in the head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, even at 6'2", she's still considered a medium-sized creature. She's just, I mean, like, not that this mattered or continues to matter, but she's a Goliath, and they just all are big.
Does it matter that I didn't intend to swing at her? I intended to run at her legs.
That would have been a different roll.
Okay. Yeah, my intention was to run at her legs and try to take her out.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, then you can make make an athletics check.
That's gonna be great. I have a -1 on athletics.
I mean, I didn't feel good about the strength check.
Oh,
Hey.
Okay. So she gets a roll. Where's my die? There it is. Okay. Yeah, you hit her in the back of the knees and she sort of caves. She doesn't fall down, but her knees buckle. She is now uneasy. Again, back to Torch with your nat 20. Where are you hitting this person with the hammer?
On the head.
On the head? I sort of assumed it was on the head.
Yeah, let's get her.
Okay, go ahead and roll that 2d6.
Oh, I'm sorry, where is that?
You'll just have to roll 2d6 separately.
Oh, down here in the corner, that's right.
Yeah.
If you click on the d6, you can make it 2 and then roll them both at the same time.
Yeah.
go, boss, go.
Okay. That's all right. Your hammer comes down with such force that you continue to knock her off of her feet, and her back and head impact into the deck. Congratulations, you just did a combo move. I don't know what you want to call that, but it was pretty great.
Combo breaker.
The
Oh,
deck and cover.
the deck and cover.
The deck and clobber. Yeah.
Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, so you have now, she's not knocked out. She's just now on her back and has taken a hammer blow to the top of her head.
Mad, bro.
So I think this is the moment where I have her roll initiative, I guess. Oh, this has just been silly. It's like the dice are mocking me tonight. Not like they're rolling normal rolls for any of the rolls except initiative. Initiative the entire time so far. I have rolled 3 times. I have gotten a 1, a 3, and now a 2.
No, see, they're not mocking you. They're mocking us.
Mhm.
Because that's the one roll. I don't care what they roll. They can roll the 20. Doesn't matter to
Mhm.
me. They can go first because I can
Yeah.
react instead of having to proact. It's when they hit, it's when they hit you for a 20 and then you got to take double damage. That's when I care.
Mhm.
They're not
Right,
mocking you.
right.
They're helping you out.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll continue round robin. River, are you doing something at this point?
Am I sitting on his head or am I I'm not dangling anymore.
You're not dangling anymore. You recovered and you were sitting on top of his head the last time we talked. The last
And
I
I can
remember,
see the captain in a mirror, but can they see me or do they even notice me?
they
Can I
don't see
tell?
you or notice you.
Okay. I kind of want to see if is there like a shadow or a place I can move out of sight of them?
No, not really. I mean,
Okay.
you're out here in the middle of a storm, so it's not like there's a
Mhm.
lot of light anyway.
Okay. Um, is there anything nearby me that I could use to climb up the side of the ship?
Yes. There's rigging along the outside edges of the boat that you could climb back up.
Okay. So, is speak with animals still in effect? It is, right?
Yeah. I think it lasts
So,
for an hour.
can I use my movement and my action to climb? And while I'm like before I leave, tell the turtle like I'm gonna go help my friends, but then I'm gonna find the king beneath the waves and I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yes. Um, checking something for you. You have a climbing speed of 20 feet.
Mhm.
So since you have a natural climb speed, you don't have to make athletics checks unless something is going to blow you off.
Sweet.
Congratulations, that comes with having claws. So, yeah, you can actually, with 20 feet, you can move up and actually board the boat with that. Is that what you want
Cool.
to do?
I think I'd like to climb up to where I maybe could hear what's going on or see better what's going on, but try not to be noticed.
Okay.
Should I?
You
Never
should
mind.
you should roll for stealth.
I thought.
Really, the questions are like, if you're going to stay far enough away, then it's perception. If you're closer, it's stealth.
There's an A next to it. Do I get to roll it with advantage
Uh, s-
on my character
that's
sheet?
that's only if you're wearing your cloak.
Which I'm not. Okay.
Yeah, if you click on the A on your sheet, it actually tells you. While the hood is up, checks made to hide by the cloak of Elvenkind give you advantage.
Oh, I see. Okay. Cool. But anyway, I rolled a 15
Okay, cool.
and I rolled a 4 plus 11. Yay, rogue.
Okay. Um, cool. You said your passive perception's a 13, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you sort of as sneakily as possible get up as close as you can to them. Um, and the first thing you hear is the sort of horrifying laughter of the captain.
Yikes.
And it is continuing to sort of yell at Amir in primordial.
Okay.
Um, from what you can tell, the captain hasn't noticed you, but Emir did.
Okay.
You rolled a 15 on stealth. He got a 16 naturally.
Ah, cool.
So you
I'm
can
gonna
tell,
wink at him.
right, you can tell that he sees you. What you see is that the captain in his giant paw is completely wrapped around Emir's body and is holding him arms inside like this with a chain wrapped around him down to his feet.
That's a
And he's
lot of chain.
and he's holding him over the edge. And you can see the chain run back from him back over and attach to the wheel that holds the anchor. What are you going to do with that information?
Can I see anybody else in the party?
You can make a perception check with disadvantage for me. If you can make that, then you will be able to see Torch and Madge. No,
6?
sorry.
Okay. Okay, so as far as I know, I'm the only person who knows that Amir is in like danger.
Mhm.
Maybe me and Fidelis. So, hmm. I feel like there's not really much I can do to fight against this captain unless I like wild shape. I've never wild shaped before, so I don't know what it does or how to do it. I was reading it just now and I still don't understand. I tried to understand though. It says,
Okay, so you are what, 2 levels druid?
yeah,
So
yeah.
that means that you can have any creature that has a maximum challenge rating of 1/4. List of all.
I don't know. Are you asking your AI bot?
Sort of. Here. I'm gonna drop it into the chat. Boop.
Okay.
So at 1/4, you can be an acolyte, an axebeak, a blink dog, a boar, a constrictor snake, a draft horse, a dretch, a drow, an elk, a flying sword, a giant badger, a giant bat, a giant centipede. Really, I guess the thing is you can only be the beasts, actually.
Blink
So
dog.
Blink Dog actually doesn't count as a beast, I don't think.
But you said blink dog.
Yeah, then I backtracked and said actually you can only be the beasts.
Well,
It says that Blink Dogs are fey. So boars, snakes, horses, axebeak, elk, giant badger, giant bat, giant
I can be
centipede.
a swarm of bats, a swarm of rats, or a swarm of ravens.
Yes.
That's so cool. I would like to be a swarm of ravens and fly at the captain.
Okay.
yeah. Autumn is correct. That makes you a murder. That's
Yeah, murder
actually,
of crows.
yeah, it's a
Yes,
murder of crows, not
you
ravens.
are a murderer. Okay. All right, if you're going to fly at the captain, I'm going to need you to make a d20 roll +4.
Just a D20
Yeah, roll d20 and then we'll add 4 to it.
or okay, so I rolled a 8,
12.
so 12.
Okay, 12 will not hit the captain. So
Oh.
your swarm of ravens sort of flies at him and then just past him, and he doesn't seem to notice.
Okay, well,
Um,
then can I, as the swarm of ravens, like go perch on like some sails or something?
Probably not in this turn.
Not on this. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Good plan so far. Now, let's see. Who are we at now? Torch, Madge. Do you have anything else you were trying to do here? Now that you've knocked this lady to the deck, you decked her.
Now that we decked her, we should probably kill her.
Hey.
Let's see.
That a girl. Wait, is Magic Girl? That a girl.
Good job, Ryan.
Yes, thank you for checking.
Important
What
to
are
get-
your pronouns, Madge?
Hocus pocus.
Old and older.
Mm,
Okay.
pronouns are old and tired.
Yes.
My
I think all pronouns are old and tired.
full
Yeah.
Wyverns.
Actually
Let's-
got a really pretty new
There we
pronoun
go.
pin for work because Miles loves me a lot. It's a strawberry and it's rimmed in gold and it says she, they, and it's really pretty.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
See it. Take a picture or something.
I will.
Okay. I'm gonna give it to Torch. I'd like you to make an Arcana roll for me. Actually, you can both do it, but Madge is gonna do it at a disadvantage because of the what this is.
Ote. Arcana disadvantage.
Nope.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hey,
We're doing
15
good
ain't bad
rolls
though.
too. Dang. There you go.
The robes that this person is wearing are incredibly high quality, much better than you would expect out of a pirate.
Oh.
They look to be made out of ebon silk, which is something that's only found in the Underdark. It's made from spiders that only live in complete darkness. And the brooch that is on her lapel says that she came from, what's the name of the city? Bellow, the city of winds from the north.
So are we smashing the Weaver spiders? Like what's happening? Are we
Hey, she
are
gonna
we
get
hurting
mad.
someone who's important? Dang it.
No, it's not like that. It's not like that. This really what it is that the reason why ebon weave is considered incredibly valuable is that it's as strong as steel, but it's made of silk. And while even mithril is about like that, where it's as strong as steel, but it's lightweight, mithril is still metal. And spellcasters and metal don't usually go well together all the time. So they prefer cloth. So ebon weave is basically unbreakable cloth.
So looter.
Yes. That a girl.
I mean, if you want to look like a Sith,
We kill her? Is she dead?
she's not dead.
No.
He is not dead. She's not even out cold.
Make that happen then.
In the words of Galaxy Quest, hit her with a rock, and then loot her.
You got a hammer. I got this.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a
Can
ball.
dodge a ball.
Okay, Ryan, I'm going to cut back down into the water to you. Lord Dadu has now made it to his next destination.
Oh, so I'm up with just the one guy near the closer to the surface, I should say.
Yeah, since you said that was where you were headed.
Okay. So again, I'm going to investigate this person.
Okay, roll for it.
I want our gear back.
Mm.
There's a 22 for you.
Okay. You find on this person is a like a scroll case, and the top of it has been popped off. You also find a sack that contains a whole bunch of mundane items, various different pieces of adventuring gear, a bunch more healing potions, 6 greater and 2 superior. And you find that this guy is wearing Emir's armor.
Okay, so obviously I need to strip this guy because
Oh, see,
I need Amir's armor.
I thought it was gonna be the one dude you don't loot.
So if I repelling blast a body straight down into the depths, how far will it go? I'm just asking.
I mean, normally picking on Amir like that would be just kind of fun. But currently, Amir is tasked with a quest that I happen to think is great.
I personally love the idea that you send Amir's goods all to the bottom of the ocean and then give him the belt buckle and say, I'll be back in a month.
Oh.
No, I don't think his coin would really appreciate that.
Would be a hard pass.
Although I'm rather disappointed, I must confess.
Hmm.
I want my finger guns back. I'm bugger on the ship still has those. Hey, when you guys looted her, did you guys find that?
We have to kill her first,
Nobody has looted her yet. She's still conscious.
Uh,
but we really want her clothes.
She
Right?
is stunned, but not in the sense of a condition on the chart. More like, why in the fuck did I just get hit in the head by a hammer?
Sad face. All right, so can I get Ymir's armor off this guy?
Yeah, that would take a full round. But if you want to say that you're declaring a full round of time to that, then sure.
I'll do that. I'll declare the full round to it.
Okay, cool. Yes. Are you checking the scroll case?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
Seems like a bad idea.
okay.
The DM asked me if I want to do it. It seems like a bad idea.
You inside of the scroll case, there is a bright sort of sparkling gemstone at the very bottom of it, and otherwise it is just completely empty and black. It looks like if you turn it upended, that the gemstone will fall out into your hand.
Yeah, not gonna do that yet. I might as well just leave it in there.
Okay.
It seems like it's a good happy place for it.
Okay.
Stuff. Alrighty. Anything else I'm finding on this dude? Okay, and is the mimic anywhere near me? Is it still just floating to the bottom and I'm headed the opposite direction?
It is trying to keep up with you, but its speed is dramatically less than yours is. So it is still kinda coming at you, but it's the same way that a chihuahua behind a fence is coming after you.
Got it. So not hugely worried about that one.
It definitely looks mean, but it's not gonna do shit.
Not anymore. Bugger took 18 points of damage. I mean, I have enough potions on me to fix that, but that's not the point. All right, so if I'm using a round to grab his armor, that means I can't attack this round, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna grab the armor then.
Okay. Back up top, River, your turn. Are you gonna do anything?
Oh goodness. Am I? Oh, okay, it's still on. I feel like maybe the flock of what am I? A murder of ravens, murder of
Yes.
crows. I feel like that maybe wasn't the best plan. Um,
You're a swarm of ravens.
swarm of ravens. Now that I'm up higher, can I see what's going on with Madge and Porch?
Yeah. I would say even without
Okay.
making a roll, yeah. So you see now at the bow of the ship, Emir is being dangled over the side with an anchor attached to him. On
Mm-hmm.
the other side of the ship, Madge and Torch have now knocked that bald lady to the ground. Still
Yeah.
no signs of Lord Dadu, who has gone overboard.
Okay. Can I speak?
Not as ravens.
No. You retain your skin. Oh no, it says you retain your personality, memories, and ability to speak.
That's fun.
Oh, neat.
So,
Like all the ravens talk at the same time.
That's really cool because it used to not be that way.
yeah. I kind of want to fly over to Madge and Torch and be like,
So there's a swarm of birds just flying
yeah,
around you
yeah.
in this massive maelstrom where you
No, they
are
look like River.
poking this unbelievably tall lady on the
The
head.
birds have the same pattern as River's fur on their feathers, for sure.
So they're rainbow cheetah print ravens.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
obviously. And so y'all know it's me, obviously. Where else would you see a pack of cheetah print rainbow birds?
I don't know of a place.
A
Oh my
Lisa
God.
Frank fever dream, maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna fly over there, and of course I'm gonna caw first, but then I'm gonna say Emir is in danger at the bow of the ship.
And
And then I'm gonna fly back to the bow. Can I do that?
not in one round. Not all that
Okay.
movement and stuff.
Figured not, but it's worth a try.
Um, Madge and Torch, you have now, we'll say, disabled this person. They technically get to act next in the round. So what are you about to do?
Defend whatever they do against us.
So what you could do, just because that's actually 100% doable, is you could decide that you want to hold your action unless she attacks you.
Yes.
So the moment that she tries to attack you, then you get to make your action. Cool. So you're holding your action. And Madge, is that you as well? Or were you saying, are you going to do something else?
She's on her back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. All right. As you look down at her, she smiles this really uneasy looking grin and then closes her eyes and sort of dissipates into a cloud of scarab beetles that now begin flying up into the swarm of ravens. And that's where I'm going to call game.
No!
Oh no. Are scarab beetles natural enemies of cheetah print rainbow raven?
They are now.
Shitballs.
Oh no. This is
Um,
alarming.
okay, so I'd say at this point there's some initiative in order.
There's some initiative in order.
Yeah, or not initiative, some experience in order. My bad.
Woo!
Yay.
So let's see.
I mean, this is our third game without having it done.
Uh-huh.
So lots of stuff. Hopefully.
It's going to be 530 experience points apiece.
What'd you say? 530?
Correct.
Okay.
That should put us at 7980.
Yep.
So 79
79,080.
Yeah, sorry, 79,080.
Mhm. We're only about 5,000 away from 6,000 away from the next level. That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
It is, but we still have more of these people to murder because I haven't got my stuff back yet.
Yeah. We got to get the rest of our stuff.
Yeah, it's a terrible situation that you found yourselves in. But it's also sort of a terrible situation that these pirates have found themselves in.
Mm-hmm.
All things considered, now that the crew has basically been halved, the I'd say that the weight as to who has more control over the situation has shifted greatly. I'd say
Mm-hmm.
it's still in their side, but I'd say it's closer to like 70-30 now, where it used to be like 95-5.
Hey, is Fidelis still hanging around?
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, he's there for the captain. We're not the only ones that have changed the world.
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording.